Terrible show today. Terrible. I mean, tonight. Terrible show tonight. Name my topic tonight. It's called. Name my topic tonight. It's called. What's it called again? Lazy and losers in London, England. Then I'm gonna give you all my nine predictions. Smackdown. Nine champions. Smackdown predictions. So let's get started with tonight's show. Terrible show. Um, before I see, see. But uh, see. Okay, we started clips with last week's show. In the ring, out come little Trick Williams a little guy to the ring. Trick Williams says he thinks he's the yeah, no not gonna open up with nothing music. By the way, um yeah let me finish up. Um yeah Trick says he thinks the people in London miss Trick Williams and Lil Yachty. Trick says something happened last week that made him miss SmackDown. Trick's says he doesn't miss SmackDown. He said it last week. He went to Jamaica. He says Lil Yachty was there. Last year was there. Now he's a married man. Trick shows his wedding ring and the fans chant, "Whoop that Trick!" Yeah, he got married to Lash Legend, and I really don't care. I'm not a fan of Lash Legend. Lil Yachty says there were women finalists, and I'm hearing roll cigars, and it was crazy that he was in love. There was love in the air. Trick says when he got married, there was the best. It was the best day of his life. His friends were there. Sam was there. She said, "I do," and so did he. Trick says he whooped that Trick all night long. He says that the legend is not there. The legend is not there tonight, but he tells her he is thinking about her. Yeah, I don't know whether I care about Last Legend. Trick says that Ricky Saints is the one he will compete at all Night of Champions. Trick congratulates Ricky because he is absolutely going to whoop his ass. He said he will beat him at Night of Champions. Rocking to SummerSlam 2012 as is rocking his lemon pepper steppers, a ring on his finger, and the U.S. Championship around his waist. Ricky's music hits and out he comes. Ricky congratulates Trick. He is married. What tells him that he is actually not good at making life decisions. Ricky gets in the ring. He says he doesn't give that match much time. Trick says that his patience is short and his backhand is strong. If he keeps talking, he will smack him down to London Bridge. Ricky says that Trick is saucy from his wedding night. He says that Trick does not understand what is happening. He is talking about SummerSlam and London Bridge. Ricky says that reality stands in front of him that United Champions will be the U.S. champion, United States champion. He said he knows that Trick Williams will end tomorrow. Trick says that Ricky He's telling him he needs to focus on what he knows, and when he knows what Ricky needs to focus on, he tells him, he asks him who his daddy will be when he kicks his teeth down his throat. Whoa. Ricky tells Trick that when he beats him for a title, he as Trick is his little friend Lil Yachty comes with a title. Ricky hits Lil Yachty with a right hand and he leaves the ring. Trick helps Lil Yachty and Ricky hits Trick with a microphone. And we see Jackie Redmond was Alexa Bliss, and all that stuff, and we see Alexa told her she'll get her revenge on Jay for against Charlotte Flair for Charlotte Flair, and you see Tiffany's backstage, and we'll see this match here: Tiffany Stratton, Alexa Bliss versus B-Fab and Misha. Bell rings are underway. Then a few minutes they start knocking heads, and back from commercial, B-Fab and Misha on the ring. Tiffany with an Alabama slam, she goes for cover, Misha kicks out. Tiffany with a stunner, she goes for the B-Fab, cover, but the B-Fab kicks out. Tiffany climbs to the top rope and lands on Swanton, but she goes for cover, but Misha breaks it up. Misha goes for to the ropes, but Bliss trips her and drags her out of the ring. Bliss grabs Misha, but Misha throws Bliss to the timekeeper's area. Misha gets to the ring, but Tiffany kicks her down. The referee looks at Misha. Tiffany climbs to the second rope, but out comes Jay Cargill and Tiffany trips Tiffany. B-Fab with a face push, she goes for cover and gets the pin. Winner is B-Fab and Misha. In comes Jay Cargill and they attack Tiffany, but out comes annoying Chelsea Green with a kendo stick. B-Fab runs towards her, but Green hits with a kendo stick. As Chelsea gets in the ring, she drops her kendo stick. Misha runs towards Green, but Green moves out of the way. Jay runs towards Green, but Green lowers the top rope, and Jay falls to the outside of the ring. Tiffany and Chelsea and Bliss are in the ring with their arms raised. Yeah, Chelsea Green is weak. Very weak. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is weak. Like I said, which is very weak. I mean, she's a joke. I mean, tell her husband, Matt Cardona. I mean, I bet Zelina Vega, who got released, hasn't forgotten about taking a women's U.S. title. Yeah, I bet. We cut the Soul Circles with Tama Tonga and Tara Tonga. Tonga says he saw what Soul did on Raw. Did on Raw and Jay that it was a no problem. That was a problem. Thomas says they are tired of dragging to Soul's war with Roman Reigns. Thomas says they told him. Thomas says they told him to stay back last. Thomas says they told him to stay back last week and they didn't listen. Now Soul was helping LA Knight. Tonga says they got war to the elders and they Tom are out. Soul tells them they can't leave until leaving. Thomas says they just did. Tom leave and Soul says they can't just walk away. There we go, commercial break. And we see Nick Aldis to Jay. She tells him that she's not, she wants Chelsea tonight. And we see a AAA. AAA Cruiserweight Championship match. Ray Phoenix versus Nathan Frazier. The bell rings are underway. Frazier runs towards Ray, but Ray with a super kick. Ray will crossfire off the top rope and he goes for covering, but covering and Frazier kicks out. Ray with a drop kick and Frazier falls to the outside of the ring. He crossed with a crossfire off the top rope. Frazier throws Frazier back in the ring. He gets on in the ring with an apron, but Frazier with a drop kick to the side of the head. Frazier with a super splash over the top rope. Ray gets a counter out of the ring. No, about and one other thing what I was about to say one thing I forgot to mention right quick. by Alexa Bliss with a interview, promo backstage interview. It's odd, Alexa, that it's really odd that Alexa, she you Alexa can talk about what Jay did to Charlotte last week when she and Charlotte had skeletons in their closet. And Alexa has a history of playing mind games on people with the late Bray Wyatt, and Charlotte has done a lot of bad stuff in WWE in the past, and she got karma. And since Triple H is a bad booker, the end is near for the Four Horsewomen, and I kind of like it because we saw Queen Charlotte herself, Charlotte Flair, got attacked by Jade Cargill, B-Fat Mission last Friday on Smackdown. We already seen Karen Boyley herself get Bayley get stabbed in the back by Lyra Valkyrie last night on Raw. So that's 2 down, 1 to go, and that 1 to go is big time jackass herself, Becky Lynch. When Mexican Pre turns heel on her to get revenge on her for all the abuse and bullying she got from her not too long ago by joining her husband's Seth's enemy division. Charlotte and Bayley got what they deserved. I know Sasha Banks, aka who is Mercedes Moné in AEW, isn't liking it. Back to the match, Mary Phoenix versus Nathan Frazier. The bell rings are underway. Both men reversals. Frazier runs towards Ray. Ray with super kick with cross body off the top rope. He goes for cover, but Frazier kicks out. Ray with a cross body off the top rope. He goes for cover, but Frazier kicks out. Ray with a drop kick and Frazier falls to the outside of the ring. Ray with a crossbar off the top rope, he throws Frazier to the back of the ring and get in the ring apron, but Frazier would have kicked the face to the side of the head. Frazier would splash over the top rope and onto the outside of the ring. And back in the commercial, Ray with a cutter and Ray with a neckbreaker, he goes to the cover, but Frazier kicks out. Ray climbs the top rope, but Frazier with a kick to the side of the head. Frazier climbs to the rope and lands on a superplex. Frazier lifts Ray up. Ray rolls him up, but Frazier kicks out. Both men with kicks to the side of the head. Ray with right hands, but Frazier with a kick to the face. Ray with a kick. Ray goes for a springboard, but Frazier with a Spanish fly. He goes for cover, Ray kicks out. Frazier climbs the top rope and goes for a Phoenix splash. Ray moves out of the way. Frazier lands on his feet with Ray with a knee to the face. Ray runs towards Frazier, but Frazier with a kick to the face of the head, and Ray falls to the outside of the ring. Frazier goes for a suicide dive, but Ray moves out of the way, and Frazier lands face first onto the announce table. Ray throws Frazier onto the ring. Ray climbs to the rope and lands on a frog splash. He goes to cover Ray, but Frazier kicks out. Ray with his Mexican muscle buster. He goes for cover, gets the pin. Winner still Triple H winning cruiserweight champion Ray Phoenix. And we see a little back. I'm saying with R-Truth. We see Damian Priest, Archer Damian Priest. You see Archer trying to do a little Spanish accent. Trying to talk Hispanic. And then Damian Priest closes his mouth. That was funny right there. And then LA Knight comes in, parks his car, comes out. And then we'll see a segment with LA Knight. And you see with the blood with Solo about Roman Reigns. Then we cut back to Sami Zayn. A little interview. See John Gargano lying down, so looking. You see Paige rebel with Jacy Jane fatal flatulence. The bell rings are underway. Then Paige with clothesline and German suplex. Paige with a fisherman suplex and a Paige turning. She goes for cover, but Jacy Jane kicks out. Paige grabs Jacy Jane but rolls her into the cover, but Paige kicks out. JC James runs with Corey kicks to the face. She goes for a cover. Paige kicks out. JC James goes for a cover with Rolling Thunder encore, but Paige moves out of the way. JC James rolls her up, but JC James puts her legs up rolls her up for leverage. Removes JC James' legs off the ropes. Fatal flexion throw Green to the ring post. Paige rolls JC James up and gets the pin. Winning is Paige. Cut backstage and Danhausen with the Miz and Kit Wilson. Miz and Wilson are zombie like. In comes Matt Cardone, who asks Danhausen what is going on, and Danhausen asks him to stop talking. Miz and Wilson are gone. In comes Berto Garza. They ask Matt where Danhausen is. He tells them to go find him. And go to commercial break. Back from commercial, we see Tama Tonga and Tama Tonga. Finn Balor stops them and tells them it's good to see them. He tells Tama Tonga it's good to see him make his decisions. Tama tells him that he used to run together, but what was a long time ago. Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura used to run with him too. But they all saw how that went. Out come Danhausen, Mitt and Kit Wilson. Danhausen welcomes everyone to Danhausen TV. And we got a little talk show. And Miz says, Miz is not happy about it. Miz says, awesome. Danhausen talk how Wilson, how he feels about the Lost Cousins destroying Danhausen's experience. Wilson talks to Danhausen and says he agrees. Out come Lost Cousins and they get in the ring. They throw Miz and Wilson out to the outside ring. Out comes Matt Cardona to the ring. Nick Hollis comes out and he makes a tag team match. See what Danhausen and Matt Cardona with the Miz and Kit Wilson with versus Los Garza. Back commercial, Matt and Berto in the ring. Matt with a kick to the face, and Angel is tagged in. Matt gets on the ring and Garza with a drop kick. Berto hits Danhausen off the ring apron. Angel throws Matt back in the ring. Angel with a chop to chest. Berto is tagged back in. Got Los Garza's double team Matt. Angel is tagged back. Tag back in. They double team Matt, who draws to the outside of the ring. They throw Matt into the barricade, back into the ring. Los Garza double team clothesline Wilson. Clothesline Wilson in the timekeeper's area. Angel gets in the ring, but Matt for a flapjack. Danhausen with Berto are tagged in. Danhausen with atomic followed by suplex. Danhausen runs toward Angel and clothesline him, but runs towards Berto and clotheslines him. His but his runs gets tired. Berto goes for a splash onto Danhausen, but Danhausen moves out of the way. Berto with a splash onto Angel. Danhausen goes for a cover, but Angel breaks it up. He goes to the outside of the ring and grabs a chair. Wilson grabs the chair from Angel. Matt with a rough rider onto Angel. Danhausen rolls Berto up and Berto kicks out. Berto with a kick to the side of the head. Berto climbs to the top rope, but Danhausen sits up and he says, "You are cursed." Power comes out of the post and Berto falls. Danhausen with a reverse DDT goes for cover, gets the pin. Winner is Danhausen, Mike Cardone. We get to the back and Brian Sexton's with Gunther. He tells Brian that if there's someone that would need redemption, it's him because he got that screwed out of being WWE champion twice. What will we cry me a river? Brian tells him that Gunther's win-loss record against Cody has not been in his favor. Gunther tells him that Cody screwed him twice and tomorrow will be different. Go down different. And he tells him that tonight Gunther walks away. Then we go to commercial break. Justice Green versus Jade Cargill. The bell rings, we're underway. You see Chelsea Green with a slap to the face, but Jade grabs Green and throws her Green on the ring apron. Jade runs towards her, but Green lowers the top rope and Jade falls to the outside of the ring. Green cross body, but Jade catches her and she lands a fallaway slam. Little commercial break. Jay with close hook slam, he goes for cover, Green kicks out. Jay with right hand, Jay goes for a spear, but Green moves out of the way. Jay hits ring post, Green rolls her up, but Jay kicks out. Green with right hands and she lands on a snapmare. Green climbs to the top rope and he lands on a drop kick. She goes for cover, but Jay kicks out. Green with it prettier, but Jay pushes her. Jay goes for a pump up kick, but Green moves out of the way. Green with it goes to ropes, and Jay with a pump kick. Jay with it jaded, she goes to cover and gets the pin. Winner, Jade Cargill. After the match, Jay hits Green with the right hands. Then Tiffany Stratton music hits, and out she comes with Alexa Bliss. Jay rolls to the outside of the ring. Out comes the B-Fab Mission. All four women fight in the ring. In comes Jay and Bliss, and she hits Bliss with a super kick. Jay B-Fab Mission begin attacking Tiffany, and Jay hits Tiffany with Jaded. Yeah, Jay hasn't forgotten about SummerSlam 2025. They faced each other for the WWE title because Tiffany said she wants nothing to do with Jay no more. I know, but I know what Triple H is doing. We cut to Brian Sexton with Soul Silver, and then comes Royce Keys. He tells Brian that he knows Jimmy's come from Soul asks Keys if he will help him the way Soul helped him. Keys wishes him good luck. And we see a little interview with Trick Williams, Lil Yachty, and he tells him that Ricky hit him earlier, and Lil Yachty tells Ricky that they are not looking at him. They're looking right past him. They're now looking at him. That he has a tricky situation. Trick says Newsflash, Trick is bigger than him. He hits him harder than him. He is smoother than him. And 9 champions will be the 9 of Trick Williams. Then we'll see his match here. Two former best friends. Man Mistake Triple H splitting Julia James and Kiana James. Back from commercial, Julia right hands. Julia to ropes, but Kiana with a super kick. Kiana goes for a standing moonsault, but Julia moves out of the way. Julia with a standing moonsault, but Julia moves out of the way. Julia with a shoulder tackle. Julia with a head scissor takedown. Julia with a back super. She goes for cover, but Kiana kicks out. Julia climbs to the top rope, but Kiana with a right hand. Kiana throws Julia down. Kiana with a Falcon Arrow. She goes for cover, but Julia kicks out. Kiana lifts Julia up, but Julia lands on her feet. Julia goes for a running knee, but Kiana picks her up and slams her. She goes for cover, but Julia kicks out. Kiana places Julia up on her shoulders and climbs to the second rope, and Julia with a sunset flip power bomb. Julia with a Reaver Dutcher. Julia with no lights bomb. She goes for cover and gets pinned. Winner is Julia. And as Julia is subbing, out comes the debut of Blake Monroe. She hits Julia from behind with a Blake neutralizer. Then we see a little segment out here between Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn says last week he regrets what happened. He says he was provoked. He wishes them he is a good guy. He says there's the last regret he should have been buried. He says he regrets the fast count. He regrets hitting the WWE official and hitting Cody with a WWE champion. He said it was a mistake. Cody asked him if it was a mistake, and they are now here. They were about to wrestle for a WWE title. And then Gunther's music comes out here. The segment he asks what there's all his drama. He says he doesn't care. He says he cares about winning when it's rightfully his. He says Zayn is right about one thing. He would have not screwed him. He would be the WWE champion. Gunther says Cody knows it. He says Zayn is wrong. He says that he will leave Nia champions with a title because he will. Gunther says as a referee, Zayn has caused a lot of damage, but as a wrestler, he's not effective. He says Zayn has never been a WWE champion. He never will be. As for Cody, to enjoy his last night as Golden Boy because the Nia champions, he says he will take it away. Gunther says he will walk away at SummerSlam facing the King of the Ring, not him. Jay's music out. He comes to the ring. Gunther asks Jay who he thinks he is. He says he does not. He is what he does want. He does what he want. Jay says the Nia champions will punch his ticket to SummerSlam. He will win King of the Ring, and all that stuff. And then Old Family's music hits, and out he comes. Jay super kicks Cody and falls to the outside of the ring. Gunther gets in the ring, clotheslines Jay. Gunther grabs the WWE Championship and gets in Old Family's face. Zayn hits Gunther with it from behind. Zayn grabs the title, but Cody hits Zayn with a crossroads. Cody grabs the title, but Old Family stands in front of Cody. Both men are face to face, and Cody lifts the undisputed WWE title. Smackdown goes off the air. This was crap tonight. Really crap tonight. I'll tell you, Nia Champions doesn't look good and won't be looking good tomorrow. It will not be good tomorrow. Let's give you my Smackdown predictions for the Nia Champions tomorrow. Okay, Jey Uso versus Owen Family King of the Ring tournament final. The winner be crowned King of the Ring will earn the championship match at SummerSlam 2025. I'm going to say Owen Family. But if they put it on Jey, I'll be really pissed. Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints for the U.S. title. I'm going to say Trick Williams retains. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther versus Sammy. Triple threat match for the WWE Undisputed Championship. I say Gunther gets this, but I feel like I say Cody retains, but Gunther, I think they're gonna put it on Gunther. Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's U.S. Championship. I say Jade Cargill gets this. She drops the U.S. title to Jade Cargill. because this is just, and it will be payback for SummerSlam 2025. Those are my predictions. Now I got that covered. Now it's time for wrestling history and birthdays. Mark Jindrak turned Mark Jindrak turned 49 yesterday. Jessica Carr, she turned referee and female pro wrestler. She turned 35 yesterday. And female wrestler Princessa Sujit, she turned 46 yesterday. And by the way, I got a little pop culture from movies released on for June 24th for 2016. Let me get that out of the way for all of you. Right quick. There are a couple movies released in theaters June 24th of 2026. Independence Day Resurgence, sequel to 1996's Independence Day, has Liam Hemsworth, starring Liam Hemsworth. It has Jericho and Bill Pullman reprising their roles, and Judd Hirsch, who was in the movie, reprising his role. And in The Shallow, starring Blake Lively, was released. Freak State Jones, starring Matthew McConaughey and Kerry Russell, was released. The Neon Demon, starring Elle Fang, Jenna Malone, released in Keanu Reeves and Christina Hendricks, released in theaters. Swiss Army Man, starring Daniel Radcliffe, Paul Dano, and Elizabeth Winstead, was released in theaters. And Adventures in Babysitting, a little original movie on Disney Channel, was released in theaters. A little remake of a 1987 comedy. ECW Hardcore TV. Shane Douglas defeated Mackie Raven defeated Terry Gore to return to ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, June 26, 1996, marked the tragic passing of Octavio Gano, a Mexican wrestler. He was born on March 22nd, 1902. He was like, probably, like, like 93, 94 years old when he died. And, Tiger Khan, um, it's unknown what he was born. He died on June 26, 2006. It's unknown what he's born, what he died of. Okay, now it's 12 a.m. Wow, it's time to go fast. Okay, now yesterday was a happy 80. Yesterday was a happy 79th birthday to J.J. Dillon, wrestling legend, and Jackie Fargo would have been 96. He died on June 23rd, June 2013. Tara Calloway, no relation to the Undertaker, to the Undertaker, Mark Calloway. She turned 36 yesterday. Let's see. Let's see what else. Monday Night Raw. Same day, June 26, 2006. Oh, forgot about. Oh, now wait, now oh, Night of Champions. Wait, forgot about WWE Vengeance. Yeah, Vengeance 2006 for June 25th. Yeah, that took place at the Charlotte, North Carolina Bobcats Arena, and was the final brand exclusive of Vengeance until 2021. Yeah, we see. Yeah, this to mark the era for beginning of DX, the return of DX. Val Venus defeated Rod Conway in a dark match, Heat pre-show match. Randy Orton defeated Kurt Angle. And this was I think this was Kurt Angle's last match. I think it was Kurt Angle's last match here. In WWE. Mondo Alejandro started with defeat Eugene Haxor, Duggan, Don't Clown, and Kamala. And Ric Flair defeated Mick Foley 2.2 out of 3 falls match. Then Mick Foley continued to destroy Ric Flair. John Nacho and Melina defeated Shelton Benjamin and Carlito in triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. RV defeated Edge with Lita in a singles match for the WWE title. And Imposter Kane defeated Kane in a singles match. And we all know, and then Imposter Kane was Doc Gallows, and I knew that Doc Gallows was Imposter Kane, from the Bullet Club and from the Bullet Club and Straight Edge Society and Festus and I had no idea he was Imposter Kane. I never knew. John Cena defeated Sabu by submission in an Extreme Lumberjack match in D-Generation match. Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels and Triple H defeated the Spirit Squad, Kenny, Johnny, Mitch, and Nikki and Mikey in a handicap match. Yeah. Now let's go back to Monday Night Raw. Which took place on June 26th in the Cumberland Coliseum night after Rangers 2006 in Fayette, North Carolina. Mickie James defeated Trish Stratus, retained the WWE title. Umaga defeated Ronda Rousey, defeated Kamala with Kim Chi. Lance Kane and Trevor Murdoch defeated Val Venis and Viscera. Randy Orton defeated Kane. Val Venis versus John Cena and no contest for the WWE title. And we see a little Triple H doing a DX parody of the McMahons. And then we see Triple H, we see Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon and son Shane Spears coming out here. And you saw them pulling crap, getting them pulling them crap all over now. Which is shit. Then we see a little backstage scene with Trish Stratus and Carlito. Yeah, RVD versus John. Lance Kane, Trevor Murdoch defeated Val Venis and Viscera, and Randy Orton defeated Kane. And RVD, the champion, reigning WWE champion versus John Cena in no contest for the WWE champion until Edge interfered, and he screwed Cena again. Edge screwed Cena again on that night, and JR went on a rant. And that's it for all of you. That'll do for my review. I'm the Godfather Soldier and Slimmer. Don't forget that later today, this afternoon, I'll be doing my Night of Champions review. So I'll see all of you in a little later today. So hope you have a good morning. It's midnight. It's 12:07. It's late chair Henshaw said, dress up, cherry taker, dance like James Brown, like to get in a hot tub, gonna be sweat, gonna be dry, gonna be wet. Referring to A. Murphy doing impression of James Brown, starting line back in the 80s in our group, in the 80s group of 90s where I saw Ruins, old school standing line when I was little. So I hope I have a good morning. I'll see you a little bit later today for my Night of Champions review. So I hope you have a good morning. I'm out here. Peace.